Happy holidays, wrestling fans, marks, workers, bookers, refs, announcers, timekeepers, commentators, managers, valets, and of course, you always got to give love to the boys and girls in the ring crew. I am Matt Effin Wallace, and today we are unboxing the December 2017 Pro Wrestling Loot. It is right there. I watch that address label, even though I have blacked it out, but you never know. You never know. With wrestling fans, you never know. This is my second time getting the Pro Wrestling Loot monthly subscription box. It is far and away the most cost-effective box on the market, the most inexpensive box, and I was very impressed with the value of the box last month. For a $20 box, which is what it is, you get a lot of stuff and a lot of cool, good stuff. It's very well curated for the money. So I definitely wanted to showcase it in my holiday gimmick in December and recommend it as a gift for the pro wrestling fan in your life because it's a very cost-effective one, and it's something especially WWE fans would enjoy because there seems to be a lot of WWE stuff in the box. But yeah, so it's December, it's the holidays. Let's see what Pro Wrestling Loot has for us this month. Once you cut the tape and you open up the box, this is what you're going to see. Whoa. Okay. Excuse me. So right away, I'm seeing some pretty cool swag in here. Let's check it out. Okay, so there's something in a tube. That intrigues me. So right away, okay, this is dope. I am marking out for this. So your exclusive collector's pin for the month is Sting if he were a Simpsons character. Is that focusing? That is really cool. I like that a lot. That is Sting, but as a Simpsons character. He's got the 4 fingers and everything. That's a beautiful design. I don't remember if Sting was ever actually on The Simpsons. I am shamefaced to admit, but he should have been just based on this design alone. That's a great pin. That's probably one of the most fun pins I've gotten in a wrestling sub box. I really like that a lot. So next we've got, this appears to be, oh, it's a lanyard. It is a Seth Rollins Kingslayer lanyard. And when Seth Rollins got his little Kingslayer logo on it, you can see right there, if the camera will focus, and we can get past the glare. So yeah, that's a Seth Rollins Kingslayer lanyard. I'm never a gigantic fan of getting lanyards in monthly sub boxes. It always seems like a filler item to me. But I mean, you know, the truth is, if you're someone who goes to a lot of conventions, like a lot of wrestling conventions, or any kind of conventions, you're gonna wear a lanyard. And if you happen to be a Seth Rollins fan, particularly a fan of his Kingslayer gimmick, then that's a cool lanyard. It's got the Kingslayer logo, and it's also got the Burn It Down Seth Rollins logo. So that's cool. So that's Seth Rollins lanyard. And this was what caught my eye right away. We've got a retro Dean Ambrose wrestling action figure. Now, I am not huge into wrestling action figures anymore. I obviously was when I was a kid. But I'm a huge fan of nostalgia, like all WWE fans. We like to remember when it was good. And I love that they've done a retro version. Like the packaging and even the figure itself is very much like the late 80s, early 90s, wrestling figures. You remember the promos? That's the back of it. They've got a whole series there. They've got Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Goldberg, Dean Ambrose. So close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring. You remember, Roddy Piper, come on. So that's really cool. So that's a retro Dean Ambrose figure. Let's see what's in the tube. Let's see what's in the intriguing tube is a phrase that I never thought I would invoke in my life. So we've got obviously a print poster of some kind. Oh my God. All right. Oh, Pro Wrestling Loot just won. Jeff Dino. I'm giving you so much props right now. Check that. So that is a Joey Ryan original print autographed by Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan, sucker in his mouth on a bearskin rug. That is beautiful. I am marking way out for this. That is a dope print. That is so funny. My wife and I, we just saw Joey Ryan at an AWS show in Southgate here in Southern California. He actually opened the show. It was him and a guy in a white tiger mask whose name I don't remember. I just remember he reminded me of Falcor from the Neverending Story. So I was chanting, I love you in the Neverending Story. I was chanting Falcor over and over again. But anyway, so Joey Ryan came out. My wife had no idea who Joey Ryan was. Joey Ryan comes out, to the song, If You Like Pina Coladas, If You Like Pina Coladas. And he's got the pina coladas on his tights and the 70s porn mustache and the chest hair, like he never saw Burt Reynolds tell Shawn Michaels to shave his chest. And he's throwing suckers at the crowd. I almost got beamed by one in the face. And he's doing hip tosses with his dick and the whole gimmick. And if you're unfamiliar with Joey Ryan is basically like if you took the movie Anchorman and made it a pro wrestler. That's the best description of Joey Ryan I can give you. And if that's not your type of humor, I get it. I think it works great as a pro wrestling gimmick. I think he's one of the best unsigned talents on the market. He knows how to work the crowd and get him in the spirit of it. I think he's one of the best indie workers out there right now. And that is a hilarious, that totally captures the spirit of Joey Ryan. I don't know who did the art, but that is a great print. It's worth being in a protective tube so nothing happens to it. Very well played. Really like this item a lot. Moving on, okay. So we've got things in a plastic sleeve. And we'll see what those things are. One of them is obviously going to be an autograph, but there are other items as well. And I see Kikuhara right away. I see a little Kikuhara biography. Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, so your autograph for the month. I did not see this coming. So that's Kikuhara, comedy wrestler from Japan. You'd know him better as Eba-san from Osaka Pro. He used to do that gimmick, and that's a little postcard bio of Kikuhara. That's really cool, man. That is such a unique and obscure pull. I never would have thought. I think we got Ken Shamrock last month, like Attitude Era Ken Shamrock. To go from Attitude Era Ken Shamrock to Kikuhara is pretty impressive. That's a really deep pull. Kikutaro. I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Kikutaro, not Kikuhara. Kikutaro is the new gimmick. I know him better as Eba-san. That was the gimmick that I got to know him. I think he's an independent worker now. I don't think he's signed with anybody. But when he was in Osaka Pro as Eba-san, that was my jam. That's a really cool autograph, though. He's a really, really funny, really good worker. His promos are crude and really funny and hilarious. I always like him. So we've got your certificate of authenticity from Jeff Dino, who is the man behind Pro Wrestling Loot, and that certifies that all of the autographed items in the box are authentic, and he witnessed them sign everything, which I think is a cool thing to do. I always like when boxes show you the proof of that. We got people to sign stuff just for this box. So Pro Wrestling Loot does its own cards, like a couple of other boxes do. And we've actually got some good ones this month. I said before, trading cards are not my thing, but who doesn't want some original Macho Man Randy Savage art in their life? Oh yeah! Put on your best sunglasses, look into the video scope while snap into a Slim Jim. Dig it. So that's and then we've got a really thick, I guess so this is like a special icon. It's a special icon card of The Undertaker. And that's cool too. Is that like a sticker or something? No, that's just a really thick card. That's cool. I could turn this into a refrigerator magnet. I'm not, like I said before, the cards really aren't my thing just because I can't do a lot with them. It's not like stickers or pens where you can put them on stuff. But those are two really neat. I mean, those, that's my childhood in a nutshell. So if you're into collector's cards, these are exclusive to the box. Those are very cool. Very cool. So that, I think, so we've got our spoiler card. Oh shit, I'm on the spoiler card. Who knew? So check that out. That's your Pro Wrestling Loot. It's the front of the spoiler card. And that's me holding up the Dean Ambrose boxer shorts from last month, which I had nothing good to say about. And that's actually really funny. Jeff, props for choosing that particular image. That's cool. That's cool. That makes me feel special. I'm on the spoiler card. Thank you, Jeff, for featuring me on the spoiler card. So, let's do some quick recap here. This is your December 2017 Mystery Wrestling Box from Pro Wrestling Loot. Like us on Facebook for our future live giveaways. Yes, all of this for under $20. And it is. This is a really impressive $20 box. We'll get to that. Anyway, so to recap, you've got your autograph poster, personally signed by wrestling superstar Joey Ryan. I got to show you this again because this is just too... This is like maybe one of my favorite things I've gotten in a wrestling sub box. That's just, I've got to get this framed and find a place to hang this. Because that's never not going to amuse the crap out of me. I love that he's on a bearskin rug, too. So you've got your autograph, personally autographed Joey Ryan print. You've got your autograph 8x10 of Kikutaro, now that I'm saying his name right. And that's also very cool. So in addition to the certificate of authenticity, they have the pictures of Joey Ryan and Kikutaro signing the things. Which again, I always enjoy when they do that. So we've got that. We've got our WWE retro action figure, brand new retro series. Who did you receive? Oh, so you could have apparently gotten either Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins in the box. I always like when they shake that up a little bit. It's always... I'm also glad I got Dean Ambrose. I love Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins is very talented. I'm just not a huge Seth Rollins guy, but I do love Dean Ambrose. So I'm actually glad I got Dean Ambrose. We have our pin and lanyard exclusive mashup pin, which is your Sting as the Simpsons character pin, and your official WWE key lanyard. So that is also a WWE licensed product. That's not in-house or from a secondary market or bootleg. That's official licensed WWE stuff. And that makes a difference. When you get licensed products, it's always preferable. And we've got our trading card. The next in the set is Savage and the Dead Man. So we got our, say, Randy Savage is your regular series card, and then The Undertaker is kind of like a chase card. It's an icon card. That's very cool. This is the third bonus card, so that's the third bonus card in the series they've done. Wow, I am very impressed with this month's Pro Wrestling Loot for their December box. This was really, I feel like we got a lot of stuff here, and this is really good stuff. Props to Jeff Dino. You did really good this month, Jeff. This is, especially for the money that you're paying. Like, I'll totally reiterate what I said. This is like the perfect, I would recommend this to everyone as like your holiday pro wrestling gift box because it's so expensive this time of year. Gifts are so expensive. For a $20 box, this is not going to not please a wrestling fan. You know, you could argue you don't get a shirt or whatever, but like, to me, that's not like a deal breaker. This is really, I would rather get this Joey Ryan print than a shirt. I'll tell you that right now. I love that he did Kikutaro for the autograph. That's really unexpected and unique, and that's not, you're not going to get this in every wrestling box. And the presentation is really nice, and I'm not just saying that because my ugly mug is on the spoiler card. I like the little... Because, you know, not everybody knows who Kikutaro is. I mean, I knew who he is, and I still screwed up his name. So it's nice that they did a little biography card to give you context for the autograph if you don't know who he is. That was really smart. This is a really smart, well-put-together, well-curated box. Very impressed this month. So we rate our subscription boxes in 3 categories. Curation, which is the items chosen, how they represent the theme of the box, how they relate to each other, how they represent the properties they're chosen to represent. Exclusivity, which is... how exclusive are the items to the box? Is it just a bunch of crap you could go get at Hot Topic? And value, which is it worth the money that you paid for the box? Really high scores this month. I really genuinely, like, a lot of thought and care went into this box. I was a little critical of last month's box. Even though I was impressed by the value, I wasn't a fan of like the Dean Ambrose boxer shorts, which were like the featured item in the crate. That just didn't grab me. Total 180 this month. Love this box. On Curation, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 all day. Absolutely give it a 9 out of 10. This is some thoughtful, well-rounded, really diverse like curation. You've got your WWE stuff to please all the WWE fans. You've got your indie stuff, your print, to do that. You've got your like obscure off-the-wall Japanese comedy wrestler. Very well-rounded. For not having like a theme to the wrestling box, this is just a well-curated wrestling box. 9 out of 10 all day. On exclusivity, give it an 8.5 out of 10 all day. Really, and that's really just because you can get this is WWE licensed stuff. You can get this. You can go get this stuff. It's not exclusive to the box. Very cool that they included it. If you're going to include WWE items, love the retro figure because I'm a retro guy. So I was very pleased by this. So 8.5 out of 10 all day on exclusivity. Really good job with that. The print and the autograph alone. I mean, like again, love the lapel pin. Really good job on that. Value. I'm gonna be honest with you. Jeff, 10 out of 10 on the value. Really, $20 box. Are you kidding me? I mean, just like the trouble to go to obtaining a Kikutaro signed 8x10 would far exceed $20 by a damn sight. Even if you found this online and ordered it, it would still exceed that value. I love this original print. Again, I cannot stop showing you this thing just because it makes me smile every time I see it. Which is why Joey Ryan is such a good wrestler. He just makes you smile every time he comes out. Yeah, 10 out of 10 on value. Fantastic value for the money. For a $20 box, could not be happier. And it was really well curated. Really knocked me out this month, Jeff. High marks to Pro Wrestling Loot. So yeah, that is your 2017 December Pro Wrestling Loot. Great holiday box. You can't get this box anymore, but I highly recommend a subscription to Pro Wrestling Loot as a gift for the wrestling fan in your life. Cost effective. They will really enjoy it. It's a gift that keeps on giving. I'll have all the ordering and pricing information in the description below if you're interested in that. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let you know what you thought of the video and what you thought of the box. I'm going to have more holiday unboxings coming up. I'm doing my effing holiday giveaway right now. I'll also have a link to that video in the description. Basically, if you subscribe this month up until the 24th of December at midnight Pacific Standard Time, you will be entered into a drawing to win one of 2 fabulous mystery boxes that I curate myself that will both be filled with a lot of the stuff that you've seen from all of the boxes I've been unboxing on my channel. I'm gonna make up 2 boxes from all of those boxes, give it away to 2 subscribers. If you subscribed between the 1st of December and the 24th of December, you could get a Kikutaro autograph, you could get a Retro Dean Ambrose action figure, but whatever it'll be, it will be really cool stuff that you've seen me unbox on the channel. So do that, subscribe if you haven't, let your friends know. Let's get those numbers going. Let me give back to you all for checking out the channel and enjoying it. As I said, I'll be back with more unboxing videos later in the month. In the meantime, I am Matt F. Wallace, and I just heard a bell ring.